Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Happy versus Chaemiko here on Terranistan. I do believe this is... Yes, Arya? Okay, well, my daughter wants to see it go a little bit fast, so why not? I'll go ahead and let it go to 4 times speed. This is going to be Happy versus Chaemiko here on Terranistan. Chaemiko has spawned as the red human player on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Happy has spawned as the blue undead over here on the bottom right. Let's take a look at the population count, and I will be switching the colors just because I can. And now slowing things down just a bit. We are now at the 1 minute 50-second mark for all of those you who want to, well, I guess keep track of your own replays. As the footman. Now just putting pressure onto this acolyte right here. Oh, it is going to be a mountain king in this matchup instead of an archmage. So an archmage, well, my daughter thought it was going to be an archmage with Blizzard going up against a death knight. Well, we are wrong, as it is going to be the mountain king. Now, Mountain King is an interesting choice in that I guess it makes a lot of sense when you consider the fact that you really don't need a large number of casters when you're going up against the undead. Mountain King is a very, very powerful hero, able to stun. You can get surrounds off, and by doing exactly that, Mountain King is already sitting at level 2, as the Death Knight is wondering, wait, what can I do right here? Militia down to 111 hit points is going to be able to heal back up Mountain King, and Footman keeping pressure on that Death Knight. Death Knight says, you know what? I do not want to get surrounded. I do not want to get surrounded at all. All right, Mountain King. Is it going to try and engage right here? Yes, going after the Apprentice Wizards. Footmen are still standing off over here. Damage is being absorbed by that Mountain King. Going to go ahead and finish off, pick up a Mantle of Intelligence. Death Knight is still across over here. Isn't going to be able to Stormbolt anything. And this is all right, as long as the footmen, well, do not take too much damage individually. A single scroll of regeneration will be able to recover it, as we're looking at, well, even more farms. All right, the sheer number of farms right now coming in from Chaemiko, 36 right now. I guess that is the right number, as we should be seeing a tech to tier 2 eventually, or perhaps just trying to militia clear. Let's take a look at this. Yes, that is a large number of peasants, and we could be looking at militia trying to clear out this renegade wizard creep camp. Death Knight about to make its way over, sitting at, well, 4 charges on that Rod of Necromancy. Very, very smart to not use it early. I've seen a lot of undead players just try to use it very early on, and then things, well, just do not go very well. Meanwhile, you can take a look. All of the brigands, the enforcers, well, they did go after and chase after that footman, and what ended up happening is that the Renegade Wizard was quickly taken out while the Brigand and the Enforcers were chasing and really not dealing damage. However, ghouls are going to be rushing on in. There is one Arcane Tower, and that is going to be a problem. A second Guard Tower, Scout Tower now being added. Militia all being called over to try and fight, as the units are now trying to head back. Death Coil finishing off a unit. Oh, Arcane Tower getting some damage onto that Death Knight there, as the units are still fighting back and forth. Low hit point Peasant will get taken down. Another Peasant getting taken down once more. Stormbolt, however, with the surround onto the Death Knight. Death Knight is not going to have a good day at all. Death Coil trying to finish off this one footman. Is he going to be able to do exactly that? No, he is not. Does not even finish the footman here, as the low hit point, well, this low hit point footman should try and run away. Does not do so, as the ghouls are just going to get finished off once more. Beautiful, beautiful play. Tome of Intelligence +2. Mountain King gets a Stormbolt off, finishes off a ghoul there. Is he going to pick up that Tome of Intelligence? Please, please, it's right there. And Chaemiko does ignore it. All right, Mountain King first. Extremely, extremely strong, as the lumber mill is going to get completed here. We should be training up more peasants as well. 31 over 36 supply. I believe there's actually too many peasants on the gold mine right now, finally going back down to 5. As we see, well, we should be looking at a town hall being built here in just a second. Meanwhile, back across here, Death Knight. Death Knight is in trouble, but there are gargoyles in the air. The footmen, perhaps they will be teching defend. We need to be getting up scout towers into guard tower upgrades and do it quickly. That is the big question there. Meanwhile, Mountain King going after some of these other units. Is this going to work out? Chaemiko probably overstaying his welcome already, as the Mountain King does have a Sobi mask. So it is actually very, very strong to finish off some of these acolytes. Meanwhile, back off to the north, you can take a look at this guard tower. Just needs to get repaired. There it goes. And all of those units are now once again running back down across over here. Footman trying to finish off a couple of these acolytes. Low hit point acolyte. Is he going to get stopped? Yes, he is by his own ghoul. But the footmen are also getting taken out as well. Gargoyles looking to finish off this one town hall. Meanwhile, back at the base here, guard tower is under upgrades. Peasants are going to be brought over perhaps to try and do a bit of repairing, as well as the town hall is already down to, well, sitting steady at 600 hit points, but it does need some more workers. Footman now trying to head back here. Mountain King sitting at level 3 will have enough mana for 1 Stormbolt, perhaps even 2, as the town hall is about to be completed. Once this town hall is done, all of a sudden you will notice that it is no longer really taking that much damage. Well, because well, it has fortified armor. Mountain King gonna go ahead and pick up a Tome of Intelligence. One more. Could go ahead and Stormbolt onto some of these units here. Death Knight could get Stormbolted. No, going after some of those units. Mountain King is gonna be in trouble trying to get away. Where is it gonna go? Stormbolt onto a Gargoyle instead. Mountain King in serious trouble. Is it gonna get taken down? Scroll of Town Portal gonna go ahead and allow a teleportation. As the Gargoyle, where is it going to go? Units all teleporting away once again. Unable to call to arms, though, since this is the expansion. All right, more peasants being brought back over. Mountain King, well, leading the charge. A very, very gung-ho Mountain King trying to get into the right spot. Where is he going to go next as the Gargoyles are chasing after that Mountain King now? All right, one lone unit right there. Death Knight trying to fight back. Mountain King gets up to level 4 and will have a little bit of time. Oh, nope, sees the rest of the Gargoyles, needs to run away. Stormbolts onto a low hit point Gargoyle. Where is this Mountain King gonna go? Down to 77 hit points, trying to run into the cover of the guard towers, and does exactly that. The Mountain King going to hide inside the other base under the cover of all those guard towers. Meanwhile, Death Knight is already back at home. Gargoyles in the air. Do we see perhaps a blacksmith or anything else? Mountain King sitting at level 4. Is it going to be able to poke down perhaps a gargoyle or 2? Gargoyle, what is that gargoyle at? Footman, there's the finishing the repairs. That Mountain King, where is it going? It is going to have a really bad day. Is it going to be able to make it inside? Gonna go ahead and try to hide right here. Down to 40 hit points. Stormbolt's another unit. Down to 12 hit points. Down to 5 hit points. And it gets taken out. Death Knight now sitting at level 3 after the Mountain King dies to a flock of gargoyles, as those gargoyles were hunting that Mountain King for days. Footman, perhaps with Defend, needs something. Are we even getting Defend? No, we are not. The Footmen do not have Defend right now. They are trying to fight back the skeletal minions, as the lone guard tower is the only thing that's really protecting against all of these gargoyles here. Mass gargoyles with a Death Knight. Damage is still poking through Town Hall. Down to 608. Skeletal minions are still trying to fight back once more with absolutely no. Well, in comes the Death Knight, in comes some more skeletal minions. More damage coming across against peasants, gonna get taken down. More guard towers gonna try and get built up once again. As you can take a look at those gargoyles going after those peasants. This is like a Mutalisk raid in StarCraft 2. It is just so much to deal with, as the Footmen are now trying to fight back, trying to stop some of these skeletal minions. The skeletal minions are just turning back around once again. All right, Scout Tower, right as it is done, gonna go ahead and fall once more, as the Death Knight now down to 758 hit points, nowhere near in danger of falling just quite yet. More and more gargoyles are getting added into this group. 33 supply compared to 30. Low hit point gargoyle is going to be able to back away. Peasants, are they trying to repair here? Is this gargoyle going to get taken down? Down to 7 hit points. Happy has saved 2 extremely low hit point gargoyles, as the peasants are unable to repair and unable to mine right now. All right, Footman trying to head back here. Death Knight up to level 4 after so many peasants have been killed. So far, though, what is happening next? The peasants should either be mining or repairing. They cannot just be standing around. That is absolutely the worst thing that they could do so far. 33 supply compared to 32. Mountain King now back out, ready to go. We are upgrading to tier 2 finally. No masonry upgrades, only 1 guard tower, as we are looking to set up additional guard towers again. Mountain King needs a clarity potion, uses one. that level 2 Stormbolt is going to be the only thing that actually attacks these gargoyles in the air. Do we have obsidian statues yet? No, we do not. No obsidian statues. We are Halls of the Dead. The Mountain King now trying to lead the charge. Is he going to be able to find one? Yes, finds a low hit point gargoyle, pokes it down out of the sky already. All right. Footmen, where are all of these units going? Is the guard tower up and running yet? Currently at half hit points. That is going to be a big deal again as the gargoyle is starting to poke again. All right, guard tower number 1 quickly canceled. Are we going to see more guard towers trying to be added again? This guard tower has not yet been up or has not yet been focused down as the... Well, I can't even click on this guard tower. I can't click on it. Okay, unable to tell the amount of hit points, but it looks like it will get taken down, followed by this scout tower here. Scout towers are now all down. Mountain King by himself trying to figure out how to focus down all of these gargoyles, and happy with the harassment. Looks like he'll be able to win this matchup. No, still no riflemen. A single rifleman or 2 would have been enough to at least be some sort of mobile defense. Meanwhile, though, Mountain King says, you know what? If you're going to be in my expansion, I'll just be in your main base, going after your units as well. Footmen finally with the defend. Acolytes are no longer mining. You can see so many acolytes have fallen over. Mountain King still has a Sobi mask, trying to focus down some of these additional buildings. Arcane Vault will get taken down here. Guard towers could get upgraded once more, and it is now back to 1 base versus 1 base. All right, Scroll of Town, no, Staff of Teleportation heading back the other, no, Scroll of Town Portal heading back there. You're going to see a quick Scroll of Regeneration and a Clarity Potion being used. The Mountain King needs this opportunity to try and heal back up all of these low hit point footmen. Mountain King, oh, Arcane Tower, are we going to see repairs? Yes, we are. Mountain King needs to get a Stormbolt off, does get a Stormbolt off, finishes off 1 unit. Mountain King perhaps, no, runs out of mana now as these guard towers are quickly going to get taken down. Massive repairs getting underway. Are we going to see some more repairs? No, we are not, as another scout tower taken down. Happy with a massive number of guard towers. Are we going to see an Altar of Darkness? This is the mana battery strategy that he is absolutely looking for. Footmen, perhaps with defend, yeah, they're going to be able to reflect some of that damage back. Peasants are now going to be trying to back off as well, as the Mountain King needs more mana. Sobi Mask, perhaps one of the saving things right now. Another gargoyle picked out of the sky as the Mountain King looking to get a little bit more mana once more. All right. Poking that damage again. Death Knight now going after here. Blood Mage is going to be coming on out, and it is going to be able to siphon mana into that Mountain King. Mountain King all of a sudden extremely, extremely scary, as you can see that the Mountain King going to be able to Stormbolt some of those units. Oh, picks off a gargoyle, siphon mana, trying to get that one Death Knight away. Mountain King, well, back in the play. All right, it looks as though we are going into a Griffin Aviary now. Dragonhawk Riders could be added. Let's take a look at this. It looks as though, was it a Scroll of Regeneration? How was there was still a Scroll of Regeneration available somehow. Footmen are all right here, and you can see that lone Blood Mage is saying, you know what? I deal 21 to 27 damage. You want to fight me? Stormbolt there. Gonna go ahead and go after... Oh, Gargoyles quickly gets healed. Blood Mage needs to head back home. Are we gonna get some more siphon mana into that Mountain King again? Footman still trying to put pressure there. Stormbolt onto a low hit point Gargoyle. Gargoyle, Death Knight. A low on mana, siphon mana away isn't going to be enough. Going to go ahead and try and fight that way back out. Mountain King, oh, Frost Nova comes in. Blood Mage in trouble, down to 183 hit points. Needs to get back. Griffin Aviary still being built up once more, as the Altar of Kings will most likely fall. All right, the Lich is out onto the field. You saw that big Frost Nova right there. Death Knight comes in, gets Storm Bolted for all of its effort. We're going to get Siphon Mana. The Blood Mage going to go ahead and give more mana to that precious Mountain King, as the Blood Mage is starting to run a little bit low. All right, a little bit more repairs. There's a big Frost Nova going down across multiple units, trying to go after these units here. Mountain King trying to back up. Dragonhawk Rider is going to show up here. Are the Gargoyles actually going to try and make their way inside if they spot a Dragonhawk Rider? One Dragonhawk Rider with Shackle will be able to pick off a Gargoyle, and it just needs to not needs to stay within range of a guard tower. If it stays within range of a guard tower, that's going to be a problem. Oh, the Dragonhawk Rider, I believe, may have spotted that there. All right, are we going to see a shackle? All right, Stormbolt right there. There's the shackle. And, well, no point in death coiling right there. As you see, oh, another Stormbolt coming across. That Dragonhawk Rider could have finished it off, but did not want to risk it, as we are getting more and more Dragonhawk Riders. Currently, he's supply block 36 at 36 right now. Altar of Kings being repaired once more. Blood Mage sitting at level 1. Mountain King sitting at level 4 with maximum or near maximum mana. Perhaps the Sobi Mask should be given to the Blood Mage at some point, since the Blood Mage has higher passive regeneration anyways. Arcane Vault being built, or was built in the back here. Mountain King getting healed back up once more. Blood Mage ready to roll on out. But the Dark Ranger and Death Knight is here ready to go. And I believe the addition of the Dark Ranger will just be far too much. Dragonhawk Riders with their silence, they will be stunned, or, well, they will be silenced, unable to cast anything right there. As you take a look, the footmen are going to be engaging here. All right, Mountain King is spotted, is trying to get away. It is just trying to lead the units away right now, and then Staff will teleport back. Gargoyles going to be able to, well, reflecting some damage back. Footman with the Fen, is it going to be able to get it up in time? No, it is not. Upgrade to Castle right now. More Dragonhawk Riders are being added. The Dark Ranger with silence is going to be the key, as the Mountain King, oh, there goes a Stormbolt right there. Gargoyle is chasing after the units, unable to finish it off. Altar of Kings gonna get focused down. That is actually a threat now, since we are going to Castle. Dragonhawk Riders, how many do we have? We have 4 Dragonhawk Riders in the air, going up against, what, six Gargoyles, but it doesn't matter. The Dark Ranger will be able to silence that and put an end to that before it even really gets going. Blood Mage gonna try and siphon some mana away, or what's gonna happen there? Big Frost Nova Gargoyles. Dragonhawk Rider picked apart. There goes one. There goes another, as a Stormbolt does go down. Dragonhawk Rider's trying to ensnare. Death Coil does save, but there's the silence, and that is pretty much going to be the end of it. Beautiful play by Happy, being able to come up with the proper counter strategy after seeing it wasn't an Archmage first. Blood Mage is in serious trouble here. He's going to get picked off. Down he goes. And with that, it is now a level 5 Death Knight, a level 2 Dark Ranger, level 2 Lich. Happy takes this game here on Terranistan. No, what? No, Undead won. How did the Undead won? Because he got higher level heroes, took out the Blood Mage, the Mountain King was there, all of the Dragonhawk Riders were gone, and once all the Dragonhawk Riders are gone, then the Gargoyles will just be able to freely attack anything.
Like the Mountain King.
Yep, like the Mountain King that you saw earlier.
The flock of Gargoyles was a match against the Mountain King, but the Mountain King was no match against the Gargoyles.
Yeah, the Mountain King has no way to attack the Gargoyles.
Only the Dragonwire?
The Dragonhawk Riders could attack it, but the Dark Ranger's silence made it so that the Dragonhawk Riders couldn't shackle.
But shackle?
It was that little orange net that the Dragonhawk Riders would cast, and then it makes the unit just stand still, and they take damage over time.
So once they cast it on the
All right. Well, do you want to say bye now, since I've had such a big talk with you?
Yeah.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Come here. Say bye.
Bye. Is it time for us to leave?